The episode begins with the sisters showing social media account comments to Anurag. Anurag reads Ishani's congratulatory comment. Radhika also read it. Anurag tells his sister to stop the live. He takes his phone from her and goes. Aside, he calls Ishani and asks her what her problem is. Ishani asks him what happened and why he is angry. Anurag asks her why she sent a congratulatory message to him when it's unnecessary. Ishani tells him that they are friends still. Anurag tells her that she was never his friend and she can't be his friend. Ishani tells him she understood. She apologized to him for wishing him. She says it's her mistake that she thought Anurag was her friend, and she just wished she hadn't seen Anurag seeing him with Radhika. Anurag asks her to stop all this and not even take Radhika's name. He says, Radhika is a really mature girl and loves him, and Radhika is not a betrayer like Ishani. Ishani tells him she hurt him. Anurag tells her that she cheated him. He says Ishani can't become Mahan by commenting like this. Ishani tells him to go and celebrate with his family. Anurag tells her that he knows what to do. He says his mother is happy and he will be happy too. Ishani asks him whether he is happy. Anurag replies he is happy. He asks her whether she expected him to say he misses her. He says he is happy his marriage is going to happen with Radhika, not Ishani. He warns Ishani to stay away from him and Radhika. He tells her to not call him or message him after. Today, Ishani tells him she understood. She asks him to stay happy and keep Radhika happy. She says she will pray for Anurag's happiness and disconnects the call. She cries. Shashwat sees this. Anurag recalls the moments he spent with Ishani. Radhika, who heard everything, leaves from there. Later, Shashwat calls Anurag and asks to meet him. Anurag asks Shashwat, "What's the matter?" Shashwat says he will reach Anurag's house in 5 minutes. Anurag replies he is busy. Shashwat says it's related to Ishani. Anurag tells Shashwat that he is getting married, so he doesn't have time to talk about Ishani. Shashwat says he knows about Anurag's marriage. Anurag says Shashwat must be happy now because he can get Ishani easily. Shashwat says Ishani loves Anurag only, and Anurag misunderstood everything, so he wants to clear Anurag's misunderstandings. Anurag asks Shashwat not to create drama in his house. Shashwat says he doesn't want Ishani to face loss because of him, and Anurag should meet him. Anurag says he won't open the door. Shashwat says he will try for Ishani's sake and disconnect the call. Meanwhile, Raj Didi tells Ishani that Shashwat is not in the house, and Shashwat is not picking up her calls. Ishani says maybe Shashwat went for a walk and his phone is in silent mode. She calls Shashwat, but there is no response from the other side. On the other side, Shashwat reaches Anurag's house and knocks on the door. Anurag opens the door. The episode begins with Anurag scolding Shashwat for coming to his house. Shashwat says thanks to Anurag for saving his life. Anurag says he helped Shashwat for Ishani. Shashwat says he came to talk about Ishani. Anurag says his Ashirwad ceremony just ended and his mother is sleeping, so their conversation should not disturb her. He gives sweets to Shashwat. He asks what Shashwat wants to say. Shashwat says he is happy Anurag decided to get married. Anurag says he knew about it. Shashwat asks Anurag not to misunderstand him. He says Ishani is sad because Anurag is going to marry someone else. Anurag says he doesn't care about Ishani now. Shashwat asks whether Anurag doesn't love Ishani anymore. Anurag says Shashwat was the villain of his and Ishani's love. He lists out the things Shashwat did to torture him and Ishani. Shashwat asks why Anurag saved him. Anurag says he did that because of humanity. Shashwat asks why Anurag did not understand Ishani did everything for him due to humanity. He says he married Ishani for his children and he never gave the wife position to her. And he tortured her a lot. But Ishani came to help him when he was betrayed by Nandini. He tells Anurag that Ishani can't see her loved ones in pain. That's why she came to help his family. He asks Anurag to not misunderstand Ishani like he did in the past. Anurag accepts Ishani as Mahan. Shashwat says Ishani was crying, and he could not see her like that. Anurag asks why Ishani cried. Shashwat says Ishani's heart broke. Anurag says he waited so much for Ishani, but she betrayed him. Shashwat says he wanted to separate Ishani and Anurag, but now he wants them to unite because he has been changed due to the goodness of Ishani and Anurag. He asks Anurag to not decide to marry someone else, and Anurag will regret it in the future. On the other side, Ishani tells Raj Didi that Shashwat is not picking up her calls either. Raj Didi gets worried about Shashwat. Ishani asks Raj Didi not to worry, saying Shashwat would have gone for a walk in the colony. She asks what if anything happened to Shashwat. She says Shashwat went in his car. Ishani says they should not overthink, and maybe Shashwat felt better, so he went for a drive. Raj Didi hugs Ishani. She says she is glad Ishani is with her. Anurag asks why Shashwat is concerned about Ishani. Shashwat says he realized his mistakes and he regrets realizing them late, and he would not have lost Ishani if he had realized it earlier then. Anurag says Shashwat and Ishani have not divorced yet, so they are husband and wife still. Shashwat says they are staying in the same house, that's it. He asks Anurag to cancel his marriage. Anurag refuses. He says he moved on in his life. The episode ends.